Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining with us this morning. Today is September 8th. No? We've got already a week passed by, since we entered the month of September. So it's very quick, no? It's very fast. And one thing baba ko muna to para makapag-engage tayo. One thing I've noticed the moment we enter the month of the bear season, no? Starting from September, everything is mabilis eh, no? I don't know. Haven't you noticed it? Pag pumasok na po tayo sa mga bear months, medyo mabilis lahat yan eh. So this is the reason why na in this period of the year, medyo bilisan natin yung kilos natin dito. If you've noticed it, ang dami nating ipinalabas na mga incentives program, mga pakulo natin. It's because dito talaga kailangan natin mag-speed up. In fact, nakapagpalabas na po ako ng incentive program for top seller, for top BDM. Meron na po tayong nilabas dyan, no? For those BDMs, I believe na natanggap na ninyo yung mga memo. And for those places na mga Cagayan de Oro, na special places lang to, Cagayan de Oro, Davao City, Dumaguete City, and Bacolod City, meron kayong special na incentive program na ginagawa natin. Ito po yung pag-gadget na incentive natin, either laptop or cellphone kaya, no? Depende na of your choice. So I'm trying to finalize everything, and siguro may palabas natin yan over the week, no? Etong week na to. So kailangan ko lang hingin ng mga approvals niyan. But marami. In fact, magkakaroon pa po tayo ng mga top recruiter award. So malaking premyo ang nilalagay natin diyan kasi hatawan talaga eh, hatawan. So hopefully it will inspire everyone to really work harder. It will motivate everyone to speed up in everything na ginagawa nila. Ako kasi, basic lang po yung principles ko in life. If meron kang goal at ito'y binabagalan mo yung kilos mo, ang magsusuffer naman is hindi naman ako is ikaw pa rin. Kumbaga, if you won't do anything with your goals in life, weeks, and months, and years will pass by. And if nothing happens, ikaw ang lugi. Ikaw ang lugi. Bakit? Because you've wasted a year in your life. Now, if there's one thing na hindi po maibabalik na commodity, ito po yung time. The moment you lose it forever. You don't have chance to get it back. But you do have chance to renew it every morning. Kaya nga may mga mornings, di ba na-share ko sa inyo, I love mornings. Alam mo bakit gusto ko yung mga mornings? Because yung mga bagay-bagay na hindi ko nagawa yesterday, binigyan ako ng chance ni Lord na gawin ito today. That's why I love mornings talaga. Because mornings are testament of God's faithfulness. I'm sorry. Yan po yung mga testamento na ganun kabait si Lord, na kung meron kang nagawa na mali yesterday at kung meron ka mang hindi nagawa yesterday, binigyan ka niya ng morning ngayon para bigyan ka niya ng chance ulit na gawin mo. Kaya nga I always remind people na if you're not going to do anything, whatever goal you have, and if you just keep making excuses, well, at the end of the day, ikaw pa rin yung talo. So if you really wanted to, to see result in everything na gusto nyong gawin mo na. At bilisan mo. Kumbaga, don't delay Don't delay. Making excuses are just delays, no? Are just delays. If you keep making excuses to yourself, as what I have said in few of my sessions, the more you make excuses, the more you are fooling yourself around. Hindi naman ako yung niloloko mo eh. Ang niloloko mo, yung sarili mo. And if you keep doing it, eventually, pinapaniwalaan mo na yung mga kalokohan na nirarasan mo. Yun kasi yung nangyayari. Eventually, pinapaniwalaan mo yung mga kalokohan na pinagrarason mo. It's about time to lay aside all of the excuses na meron ka and just put it in your mind, I'm gonna do it today. Gagawin ko na ito today. No matter what. There will be no more excuses. I just have to stand on my feet and keep moving forward. Yes, may mga pagkakataon na medyo may difficulty talaga, medyo mahihirapan, pero kakayanin ko. Sabihin mo yan sa sarili mo. Kakayanin ko, aaralin ko hanggang matutunan ko. Ganun lang. Wala pong ibang tutulong sa atin kundi yung mga sari-sarili natin. There are people that comes into our life to partly help us, teach us, to coach us. But when those things are over, you are only left on your own to do it. You will be frustrated. You will be hurt a lot of times. And in fact, minsan dito po sa negosyo natin, minsan magtatampo ka. But again, sino ba ang talo if magtatampo ka? Ikaw lang din. So set aside those things. Kaya nga, I always share this to you. In DPPI, we sharpen our mind and we strengthen our hearts. The more we sharpen our mind, the more we strengthen our hearts, the more we can face every challenges that we are going to face. Nandun yung mga challenges sa buhay po natin, kapatid. Not to make us feel down, but actually to strengthen us. Kumbaga, papalakasin ka ba? Papalakasin ka. And minsan, may mga pagkakataon talaga na kailangan mo lang talaga ng mga affirmation coming from other people. Someone that will tell you na, kaya mo yan, Cynthia. Kaya mo yan, Cham. Kaya mo yan, Jasmine. Kaya mo yan, Glessan. Minsan kailangan lang natin na merong ganun eh. Merong mag-chill. No? Sabi ko nga at one time, how I wish I could have a lot of people within my circle that will cheer me up. No? And dito ko po na-realize that the more you go up pala, the more na iilan na lang ang mag-cheer sa'yo. That's why I always value mentors. I always value mentors. I always value people that contributes to who I am right now. I always value a lot of people who keeps on sharing their knowledge, their ideas, people that motivates me, because they keep me going. Actually, they keep me going. Right now, if there are times that I really wanted to get motivated, alam mo, minsan nagbabayad na ako para mag-attend lang ng mga seminar ng mga magagaling na speakers eh. Kasi wala na akong makuha minsan. And that's the reason why I have to pay para makapag-attend ako. Kaya, while you have the chance to listen to talks like this, grab it. Grab it. Because the more you go up, the more na makikita mo, naku, iilan na lang pala yung mag-cheer sa akin. No? So, just keep on doing. No? Wala namang ito kasing real estate, hindi naman kasi ito pagalingan eh. I'm not referring na hindi kailangan ng skills, hindi kailangan yung mga techniques, kailangan yun of course. But hindi ka kailangan na maging magaling para ikaw ay mag-excel dito. No? Ang kailangan mo lang dito, persistent ka, consistent ka. Yun kailangan. Kasi ang labanan naman dito, kaya nga #Lahutay DPPI, kailangan mo talagang magpursige. Kailangan mo, kumbaga, go lang ng go, no, di ba? Go lang ng go. That's what we want. That's what we wanted to achieve actually. So after today, no, after today's session, whatever learnings na meron po kayo, please paki-share po ang video na to. If you wanted to record, actually you can record. Just push the record button para makapag-record po kayo, para you will have your own copy. And nevertheless, also this will also be posted in our FB group para meron kayong balik-balikan na mga videos po doon. And at the same time, this will also be posted in our YouTube channel para ma-share po ninyo doon sa mga downlines ninyo na hindi po nakarating today. No? So learning is very important. Minsan, kahit pabalik-balik na po, ako kasi I have a habit and I have developed this character na yung heart of a learner, I always make it into point na no matter how basic and simple the information is, I always sit down and listen. I've developed that character through time na hindi ko talaga iniisip na hindi ko na kailangan matuto. I can always learn from anybody. So, na-develop ko yan na character. So, when there are opportunity for me to listen and to learn, I really do. I really do. Okay, so I think I'm gonna up my slides so that you can start. By the way, you can record, ha? You can just click your record button so that you can have a copy of this presentation yourself. Okay, so today we're gonna be talking about basic selling skills. Now, selling has always been an integral part of any form of business. Wala po tayong negosyo na kahit anong klase pong negosyo na hindi po siya mag-i-involve ng selling. There will always be selling involved. Bakit ho? Because selling is actually an exchange of products or services with money. No, that's selling. No, that's selling. But apart from that, selling actually is also a science. No, it's also a science. There's always a, kumbaga, quote-unquote, mga pamamaraan, ways on how are you going to do it. But selling is all basic. In fact, nung dumaan po yung pandemic, everyone is selling. Lahat po is nagbebenta na. Kahit nga sa Facebook, may mga nagla-live selling na rin. So in short, everyone are now engaged in selling. Lahat po. Ang dati pong walang kaalam-alam sa selling, ngayon ay nag-selling na po, no? Nag-online selling na. Any form of item, punta lang sila sa Facebook, naka-on yung camera, tapos magpa-mine. Selling na po yun. No? Selling na po yun. Pero ito po, dadagdagan po natin ng a little bit of a science. By the way, if you are watching us on Facebook, kindly do share it to your downlines para makapag-join sila. And if you are here right now also in the Zoom call, can you share also the link to your downline so that they can actually join with us today? Kasi iba pa rin yung live kaysa recorded. Okay, so let's go. Let's start talking about selling here. So selling requires conversions of opportunities mula po sa kliyente natin para po ito'y magpuproduce ng sales. That's exactly what selling is all about. Meaning, if you have an item, pag pinost mo yan sa Facebook, promotion pa yan. Ang tawag pa po dyan, marketing pa po yan. Nagpupromote ka, pinapaalam mo sa mga tao na ito yung mga binibenta mo. That's the reason why we encourage our members na to have a regular habit of promoting your products and projects and services to any channel that is available. Ano ba yung mga channel na available? You have the social media channel, may Facebook, may Instagram, and you have also the online selling platform na available po para sa atin. Ano po to? Ito po yung mga Lamudi, mga carousel, mga dot property, mga one property in which I am promoting actually. So these are actually online selling platform na ginagamit po natin so that we will be able to promote our projects to the target market na gusto nating bumili ng project natin. Now, ang selling ay yung ma-convert na siya into a sale, benta. Ibig sabihin, may nakakita doon sa promotion mo, nagtanong siya sa iyo, nag-inquire siya sa iyo, ang tawag na po doon is lead. Nung bumili na siya, yun ang proseso ng sales, ng selling. Okay? So paano magkaroon ng sale kung hindi ka magpo-promote? So kailangan mo talagang mag-promote bago po siya makakarating doon sa word na sale. Okay? Now, the conversion of the prospect actually Sometimes it will come from an existing client. For example, meron kang existing business. Sabihin na lang natin si Michelle Calzada. No, si Michelle Calzada, kaibigan ko po 'yan, nasa Danau City, Cebu. Siya ay nagbebenta ng mga garments, no? Mga RTW sa online. So nagpapamine siya. Okay. Now, may mga customers siya doon. Of course, 'di ba? May mga customers siya doon. Yung mga customers na bumibili ng item niya ay pwede niya ngayong offeran ng mga projects na binibenta niya. So ang tawag po doon ay existing clients. No, 'yun po yung tawag doon, existing clients, kasi may customer na siya sa existing na business niya at eto naman sila ay bumili na ngayon ng project mula kay Michelle. So sila yung mga existing clients. Now, pwede rin na mag-convert tayo ng kliyente na totally new talaga. Okay? Ibig sabihin, hindi mo siya kilala, nakita yung project mo, nakita yung promotions mo, tapos nag-inquire siya sa'yo, then eventually, bumili siya ng project na in-offer mo. So sila ay tinatawag natin na new clients. So either it is an existing clients or it is a new client, the bottom line is still benta. Benta pa rin po yun. Okay? Now, let's take a look at on the role of a property liaison specialist. Tayo po yan. Bawat isa po sa atin, every DPPI member is called to be or ang tawag sa atin is property liaison specialist. Okay. Now, first role is to arrange real estate transaction, of course. No? Putting buyers and sellers together and acting as the representatives in negotiation. So in short, you are a representative. Okay? Kasi may transaction na nangyayari. May kliyente ka na gustong bumili ng project na ginagawa ng developer na to. Ngayon, ikaw yung magpipresenta ng two ways kasi to eh. Ikaw ang nagpipresenta ng developer sa project na to at ikaw rin ang nagpipresenta sa kliyente patungo doon sa developer na nag-offer ng project. Kaya nga, tawag sa atin ay liaison. Okay? Next, search for available properties that match the buyer's price range and wish list. Okay, di ba yung mga buyers na nag-i-inquire sa atin, meron po yan silang mga target price ranges na kaya lang nila. I'm sorry. So, ibig sabihin, it is our role na i-match po yung kaya niya sa mga properties na meron tayo. Kumbaga, kayo po yung magiging matchmaker. Okay? Matchmaker po tayo. Now, the moment the buyer actually make an inquiry po sa atin, number one, nag-inquire siya sa iyo because na-attract siya doon sa post mo. That's exactly the first, the first response. So, nagustuhan niya yung ads mo, maganda yung ads mo, it creates the curiosity, so nag-inquire siya. On the part of the seller, it is our role to really, qualify. Ito po yung word, It is our role to qualify para malaman talaga natin kung ano talaga ang project na i-push natin para po sa kanila. Diba? We need to qualify eh. Kaya, hindi naman kasi lahat ng nagtanong, nag-inquire, ay ultimately, bibili diretso. So we need to qualify. So ito na po ngayon. So on the process of your conversation, nag-uusap-usap kayo, siyempre, ikaw yung ahente. So ikaw yung magtatanong. So pag nalaman mo na ito yung kaya niya na budget, o siya, ngayon, i-match mo yan. So ikaw yung matchmaker. Ikaw yung matchmaker. Pag na-match mo yan ng maayos, bingo, magre-reserve yan. No, magre-reserve yan. No? Meron tayo isa dito sa DPPI. Nako, magaling mag-match, no? Ito si Miss Maribeth Igot. Magaling mag-match, no? Magaling mag-match ng buyer. Magaling mag-conduct ng interview. Tapos basic lang naman talaga yung interview. Huwag ka lang mahiyang magtanong. That's the bottom line, no? That's the bottom line. Huwag kang mahiyang magtanong. So ito nakikita ko, ito si Maribeth, very clear when asking questions. So, na-match talaga niya. That explains na ito si Maribeth Igot. Alam niyo, akalain niyo guys, no? Si Miss Maribeth ho, sold around 25 units of BF homes this year. 25 units. Ganon po kalupit, guys. 25 units of BF homes ang mga nabenta na yan. So, kung nagawa ni Miss Beth, magagawa rin po natin. Magtanong lang tayo. Tanong lang tayo. No, matchmaker po tayo. Matching lang po talaga yan eh. Okay. Next. Next row. Helping their clients, helping our clients through the paperwork. Kasi may loan kasi to guys eh. So meron talagang documentation na kailangan talaga yan. Helping their clients through the paperwork, conveying communications, may mga instructions, advising on inspections and moving, and generally shepherding the deal through closing. So in short, gawain po natin yan bilang isang property liaison specialist. At kung ito ay nagagawa po natin ng mabuti, maayos, alam nyo, happy si client niyan. At pag happy si client, patuloy na magbibigay siya ng mga referral para po sa atin. Not just referral, of course. Pwede siya magiging repeat buyer, lalo na pag ito ay isang investors. Kasi may mga investors tayo eh. May mga investors talaga na dumarating sa natin. So in short guys, everything here actually is service-oriented. Serbisyo kasi ito eh. DPPI, I wanna be known to be a company that truly serves our client. We are not big yet. Hindi pa tayo ganong kalaki compared to the other realty firm na nauna sa atin ng mga 10 to 15 or even 20 years. We're not that big yet. But I want to make sure that as we grow big, we keep our service excellent. Yun yung gusto kong mangyari. We will keep our service excellent to every client na meron po tayo. Kasi yun yung magiging natin eh. Yun yung magiging tatak po natin. Okay? Next is putting a good deal on behalf of the buyer and educating the buyer about the market. Okay. Ibig sabihin, napakasimple po. Nung time na nagtanong ang prospect sa'yo, wala po siyang kalam-alam kung ano pong meron sa market. Put that in mind. You know better than your client. So there are even time na, let's say for example, in Cebu, there are even time na may mga client po or may mga inquiries na magtatanong kung meron bang property, meron bang bahay at lupa sa Cebu City na nagkakahalaga ng 1 million pesos. Well, definitely, alam naman po natin, bawat isa po sa atin, na wala pong bahay at lupa sa Cebu City na nagkakahalaga po ng 1 million pesos. Ibig sabihin, it doesn't exist. Now, your client, hindi niya alam yan. Nagtanong siya sa iyo because hindi niya alam yan. Now, it will be your role as a property liaison specialist na i-educate siya na currently, ang market natin ay eto na. Kasi hindi niya alam eh. He doesn't have any slightest idea of what's going on the market today. So it will be your role to explain to our buyers na, ma'am, sir, this is actually ang current prices na meron po tayo sa lugar na hinahanap mo. Para maiintindihan niya. So ilatag mo yung price ranges, kumbaga. Okay? So ini-educate mo si buyer of what's going on inside the market ng real estate. And at the same time, if there are, ito, very important to, maraming mga agent natin na nakapag-close talaga because of this. When there are promos for the buyers promo, make it sure that you are going to communicate that. Yun po yung mga good deals para po sa mga buyers natin. Mga free aircon, free washing machine, mga discounted on if you pay like this. Marami po yan. Whatever promos na ino-offer po ng developer para sa mga buyers, make it sure that you are able to communicate it. Make sure na ito po ay nakuha nila, naintindihan nila, at makita nila ang value ng mga promos na to. No? Bakit to? Because it will be an added advantage if they will understand na itong mga promo na to ay makakatipid ako. Okay? Next. Plans and coordinates appointments, open houses, showroom visits, site tours, and meetings with clients. So ito naman talaga yung ginagawa natin, di ba? Appointments. Kasi hindi naman kasi dapat na mananatili yung kliyente mo na nagchat-chat-chat na kayo. It has to reach into a point that as much as possible, magkita talaga kayo. Because if you are not going to meet each other, pwede naman actually, no? Kasi posible naman kasi if ever nasa malayo siya. If ever he or she is available within your locality, now make it sure that you can have the appointment and be able to meet with each other face to face. And if there are open houses ng mga developer, marami po ang mga discounts na binibigay ng mga developers during open houses, di ba? So i-capitalize po ninyo 'yan. Minsan kasi binabaliwala natin yung mga open houses because we feel tired kasi minsan is nakakapagod na rin. Well, yes, I agree with it na nakakapagod, but it would be a good opportunity to bring in clients in the open houses. Alam mo bakit? Ang daming freebies at saka maraming discounts. Yun ang meron sa open houses. Okay? At maliban pa po dyan, kompleto ang marketing team ng developer para tutulong ng kliyente mo na ma-explain ang project na to. So, plus factor na 'yon, di ba? Plus factor. So, anong plus doon? Hindi ka na mahihirapan mag-explain para doon sa mga buyers mo. Okay? Next. And demonstrate your market knowledge, marketing abilities, and negotiation skills. Ito ipakita mo talaga doon sa kliyente mo or doon sa prospect na magiging client mo na alam at kabisado mo talaga itong negosyo mo. Magpakitang gilas ka na ikaw ay may alam talaga dito sa negosyo na to. Kaya nga I always say this. Never sell a project that you yourself doesn't know. Before you start pushing that project, before ka mag-ads dun sa Facebook, before mo siya ilagay sa Lamudi, Carousel.property at kung saan-saan, make sure you have the needed knowledge na just in case magtanong, you will be able to give the answers to those possible clients. Now, saan mo makukuha yung mga information na yan? Well, you've got to attend PKS. There's no other choice. No? You need to attend PKS, either it's face-to-face or via Zoom. Aside from that, you are going to visit the project site. It will be totally impossible for you to fully explain the project if you yourself ay hindi po nakita yung project site. Ano yun? Pigment of your imagination, ganun lang. It doesn't work. No? It doesn't work that way. You've got to see it yourself. You've got to see it yourself. And if there are opportunity for you to visit the office of the developer, please visit. Why? Because there might be cases that you will be needing some important answers to probable questions ng buyer natin that only the developer can answer. So it would be best and it would be nice if you have an initial contact to any marketing person on such developers. Then research the current local markets. Dapat alam mo ang mga presyo. Kahit hindi mo man kabisado lahat, at least may idea ka that these are the projects in your area. So that makapag-present ka doon sa kliyente mo ng comparable prices. You will never be able to convince someone if hindi po nila nakita na you are able to offer a good deal. And the way to let them see that there is a good deal, kung makita po nila kung ano po yung comparable properties within the area. Pag nakita po nila yon, they will be able to say to themselves, ay dito ako kasi mas lamang ako dito kasi may value mas valuable ang pera ko dito. Ganon. Kung kaya mong maglagay ng tabulated comparison, well, that would be best. No? You know why? It's because it helps your client makes a faster decisions. Yes. It will help your client make faster and better decisions actually. Okay? Then list the property with relevant listing features. Every time you go and visit a project site, every time na nag-attend po kayo ng PKS, make sure that you are able to identify what are the relevant thing on your project. Ay, napakaganda ng napakaganda ng condo na to, may CCTV pala. Yan. Take notice of that. Ay, ang ganda ng mga pintuan nila, hindi na pala doorknob, card key na pala sila. Oh, those are distinct features. No? Those are distinct features. Ay, nako, ang ganda pagpasok mo sa elevator, naka-biometrics pala, so hindi pala basta-basta ang makakapasok dito. Oh, di ba? Those are relevant listing feature. In short, pakinggan mo yan by the time na mag-attend ka ng PKS. Because that's where you are going to notice it. And that's where you're going to know all the beautiful, distinct information with regards to the project you are trying to push. Okay? Then take digital photos of course, of the property inside and out to prepare a listing presentation and advertising collateral. Okay? Importante po yun that you take original photos na ikaw talaga ang kumuha. You know what? If there's one thing I observe in the digital world, the audience right now loves authentic content. Gusto nila authentic. Gusto nila original. Gusto nila real. Alam mo bakit? Because they are already fed up of sanitized information, filtered photos. Pagod na po sila dyan. They want to see the real score. Yun yung gusto nilang makita. They wanted to see the real score. They wanted to really know what does it look like. Yun ang gusto na nilang makita. Kaya nga if you remember, si Ivana walang ginawa. Naglaba lang. Nag-video, nag-viral. Ang lupit, no? Naglaba lang. Bakit? Ano ba yung nandoon? Bakit nag-viral? Very simple. Authentic. Unfiltered. Yun po yun. So, you take photos of yourself. Punta ka doon, picture ka, take a selfie of yourself para makita ng buyer mo na ikaw talaga ay pumunta talaga doon. Di ba? Take a selfie of yourself of the project site. So that your buyer can confirm na itong agent ko, itong nag-handle sa akin, hindi to sinungaling. Nakita talaga niya yung project, napuntahan talaga niya yung project, alam niya yung sinasabi niya. Kasi, ayan nakikita ko nandun pala siya. Di ba? So, invest on good camera. Invest on good cell phone that takes good photos. Hindi po yan luxury. No, I'll be honest with you. Hindi po siya luxury pag bibili po kayo ng magandang gamit. Because that's what we need. We need it actually. It's a tool in our trade. So if you don't have good camera, then definitely you're not going to get good photos. Ganun lang po yan. So if you really wanted to have good photos, then it will always begin with good camera. Kasi hindi naman mangyari na pangit na camera lalabas magandang photo. Okay? Then plan property showings for buyers and set up appointments that fit to your client's schedule. Okay, ito role natin to. Na dapat makapag-site tour tayo, set up ka ng appointment. Of course, dun sa schedule na that will totally be fitting para doon sa magiging client natin. Okay? Then show selected properties to buyers and communicate any details of the property you learned during your research or while talking to your client. If there are cases that clients will really be looking for other properties, then you've got to prepare selected properties para doon sa buyer na malapit doon sa hinahanap niya. Then, with those information, I still prefer that if you could tabulate it. Okay? Sabihin na lang natin, ito, bahay 1, bahay 2. Parang ganun ba? Bahay 1, ito yung TCP, ito yung reservation, di ba? Then equity, then monthly. Tapos ilang rooms, ilang floor, lot area, floor area, para makita yung comparison. No? And the moment they see the comparison, it will be better for them to understand na ay maganda pala itong in-offer ng agent ko kasi ito sulit talaga. Okay? Then have some comparative details on other projects for the buyer to make some comparison and be able to come up with a reasonable recommendation. So ito po yung sinasabi ko, so that you can make some recommendation. Then continuing education is an opportunity to develop the skills that will keep an agent on top of their game. So never, never, never stop learning, my friends. The day you stop learning, that's the day you start dying. Ang sakit, no? The day that you are going to stop learning, that's also the same day that you are going to start dying. And if you don't want to start dying, then better start learning. That's how simple it is. Okay? Never put it in your mind that you know it all. Yung alam ko na yan, ay nako, delikado yan. Pag meron kang attitude na yan, na alam ko na yan attitude, ito lang po yung sasabihin ko sa iyo, kapatid. Nag-uumpisa ka ng bumagsak dyan. Pag yang attitude na yan, na alam ko na yan attitude, ay ipapangibabaw mo talaga. So keep on learning. Keep educating yourself. Imposible pong wala po tayong matutunan as we go along. Okay? Then, take a look at your niche. No? Alam mo, itong competition, no? Competition is fierce. Grabe. Malupit po ang competition. Mabangis. There are a lot of agents outside. It's not only you. Aside from agents that comes from other realty, yung mga agent po na kasama natin sa DPPI ay kakompetensya mo rin. So ganun po kalupit ang industry na to. At kung hindi mo alam ano yung angat mo, mahihirapan ka. Find something that you can master. Ito yung always sinasabi ko eh. Kung gusto mong meron kang sasabihin na angat ka dyan, find something that you can be master. So ito lang piece of advice ko. Sa sobrang dami ng project na meron po tayo, my friends, you cannot sell them all. As much as you want to sell them all, unfortunately, you cannot. You just cannot sell them all. And because you cannot sell them all, the best way to do it is simple. Find that one thing that you love to sell and be good at it. Ibuhos mo lahat on that one thing na sinasabi na nagustuhan mo. Yun ang magiging advantage mo. Doon ka magiging, in short, angat. Okay? Then generate leads through networking and relationship development. At the same time, explore the internet and social media as new way of getting the leads. Okay, isa-isahin natin ha. You go out and meet with people. Don't just stay at home and do nothing. Always connect with people. When you go to school, naghahatid ka nung anak mo, learn to meet with those people na nandun. Mga parents ng classmate ng anak mo, teachers, principals, church members, kung pumupunta ka ng church, anywhere. No? If you have any possible organization that allows you to expand your network, your friendship, your contacts, do so. And in such a way, you will be able to build a relationship for development. I mean, you have to develop those relationships because two things can possibly happen. Along those network of friends you have, it's either they will be your buyer or they will be your potential recruit to become another agent. Then, bibinipisyo ka rin because you are recruiting people for your network. Okay? On the other hand, you can also explore the possibility of the internet. Meron naman doon social media. And in fact, a lot of people actually in DPPI ay nagkita-kita lang because of internet, because of Facebook. And I believe that it will continue to do so. Marami pa rin po tayo doon sa loob ng Facebook na pwede nating makilala, pwede nating magiging contact, pwedeng maging kliyente, pwede rin po magiging downline. Okay? So continually generate leads. Never stop getting the leads. Okay? Then basically, everyone na masasalubong mo is a prospective client because everyone probably rents, buys, or sell a home at some point. So lahat pala, no? Lahat pala is a potential buyer. Lahat pala is a prospect. Lahat pala is may possibility na eto sila ay kukuha sa atin in any form. Pwede naghahanap ng renta, pwedeng bibili, pwedeng may ibebenta na property at makakatulong ka doon. Okay? So, ganda pala ng role ng property liaison specialist, no? Ang lawak pala. So, what do a great real estate sales firm do well? Ano ba yung so ito naman ha. So i-close natin ito. Ito po yung mga role natin bilang property liaison specialist. Now take note of those role because yung role naman na yan ay pabalik-balik na yan. Grabe no, ang bilis. It's already 11:14. So 15 minutes more to go, 16 minutes more to go, mag 1 hour na tayo. Grabe ang bilis. Ito yung sinasabi ko sa inyo guys. Pagpasok po natin ng bare months, lahat po mabilis. Kaya bilisan po ninyo yung kilos at galaw po ninyo. Okay? Itong buong topic natin, actually hindi ko matatapos ito the whole, today. Kasi I don't want to stay longer kasi ayaw ko maubos yung datas po ninyo. So, focus naman. Okay? Para ma-digest. Okay? So, ito, next question, no? What do great real estate sales firms do well? Ito po yun, sales process. These essentially contribute to the real estate business. Dapat po alamin po natin the process na nangyayari doon sa bentahan. And the moment we understand the selling process, it will be best for us to address whatever client's needs na meron. Okay? So, I will continue this tomorrow. No? Kasi mahaba yan, pero maputol kasi pangit na. So, baba ko muna to so that we can wrap up everything. Ayan. So, our role as a property liaison specialist is just going round and round between our client and our developers. And in all of these, ang kailangan lang po natin talaga ay yung tinatawag natin na mastery. You've got to master your role. You've got to master your role. And if you don't master your role, I'm sorry, mahihirapan po tayo doon. That's the reason why I always encourage everyone, if you're available, attend site tour. If you're available, attend PKS. Either it's online, either it's face-to-face. There will be no substitute for these types of learning because this is essential the moment you're going to serve your clients. Those are essential. If you do have time, and within your available resource, go and visit the developer's office. Meet the people na gusto mong ma-meet para you will know whom to transact the moment you have the clients. If you are not familiar with a certain project, keep in touch with our BDMs. They will be happy and glad to guide you and to assist to your destinations. Just remember, you need it, you need to have it, and you need to do it. Kailangan mo talaga. No? Kailangan mo. So tomorrow, we will be talking about sales process. Now, tomorrow will be a very important and a very highlighting topic because we are going to take a look at the science on selling. Selling is not just about telling people na, hoy, ito yung binebenta ko, bili ka. It's not that. So there is a science to selling. We're going to take a look at the science of selling because the moment we understand the principle of selling, you will be able to say to yourself, "Nako, ang dali lang pala ng selling, no?" No? Minsan kasi tayo, we get intimidated kasi ang akala natin na selling is all about sales talk. No. Selling is not all about sales talk. No? Hindi po lahat sales talk ang selling. No? Ay, Joff, hindi po ako magaling sa selling. Hindi kasi ako magaling mag-sales talk. Eh. Okay. It doesn't really matter whether you're magaling na mag-sales talk or not. No? In fact, there are even cases na if you are a talker, it's more of a it's more of negative ang impact. Kasi minsan ngayon ang behavior kasi ng client ngayon nag-iba eh. Clients right now don't want to be annoyed. Hindi na po sila gustong ma-annoy. Bakit kayo? Gusto ba kayo na kinukulit kayo parati ng nagbebenta or may nagbebenta na kinukulit kayong bumili? Gusto nyo ba 'yan? Hindi naman, di ba? So precisely the dynamics of the market is basically it's changing. It's basically changing. And part of that changes is we're going to take a look at it on the process. So pag-usapan po natin 'yan bukas. Okay? So it's actually it's 10 minutes to 11:30. So I don't want to cross at 12 because you're gonna be preparing for lunch para sa mga bata at para po sa buong pamilya. So just a reminder, whatever task na meron po kayo na gusto niyo pong i-accomplish, accomplish it. Now, just a little bit of an advertising. Now, if you don't have a one property platform, please have one because our team in Cebu is selling like hotcakes sa mga property using one property network. Now, if you don't have one, please ask your upline para magkaroon po kayo ng one property platform. Pag meron na po kayong one property platform, please, ASAP po yan. ASAP. Lagyan ng 15 to 20 projects agad-agad. Do it if you can do it today. Don't make it next year or next day or next week or next month. Do it today. The earlier you finish, the earlier na magkakaroon po ng inquiry. So 15 to 20, post in one property and refresh it on a weekly basis. Okay? So thank you very much. See you tomorrow as we continue to the part 2 of the basic selling skill. God bless you all. Bye-bye.